right. All right. My boys there. What's going on? Do I have to click them in? Or? All right. That's the stage. What's up, G? What's going on, man?
What up? What up, folk? What up, folk?
What up, folks? What up, folks? My boy here. Okay. Guess we just waiting on my boy Lawson. Welcome, you guys. Anybody that's jumping on. It's not our first time doing it, but our first time back in a minute. Uh-oh, there we go. See the update. Go. That's not what I asked you.
Oh, shoot. Am I freezing?
All right.
There he is.
No, I don't think it might not be you. Yeah, he's there now.
Okay, I got you. I hear you.
I don't know. Can you hear
Now
him?
we good.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Good. So what's going on, man? What's up, y'all?
Chris finally got his lighting together. What is going on
I think
here?
he's trying to come in now.
Nah, is this the same light I always use?
Oh shit!
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully he get. You know what I'm saying? We get him in here.
You just trying to say I look extra light skinned today? That's what you're trying to say? It sound like a shot.
Man.
It's all good.
I'm just saying, man. With Drake and all that, I mean, I don't know.
No, see,
what side are you really? What side are you really on?
Yeah, you going way too far with that, kid. You know he's nowhere near that side. You know he's nowhere on that side of things.
You feel me?
Oh shoot!
What we really do?
All right, just make sure you don't have like YouTube playing at the same time.
Yeah. If you have YouTube open in a different tab, close it out.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought I heard
a
little.
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, because like if you have your own stream up, it will make you echo.
Yeah, well, and then sometimes you have so many tabs open, you forget that you have it open. And then you're like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. No, don't got it up.
Yo, did you, Marcus, I know you don't be watching the playoffs and shit, but
in my settings. No,
we're about to get into that, a little bit later, but there's a couple of things going on. Let me see. Yo, do you follow comics at all?
I haven't been in a while. But comics are still dear to my heart, so I do care about what's going on. I'm just not up to date.
Okay. One reason why I ask is because now they're trying to, Disney Marvel is trying to tie the books. They're trying to tie the books.
He probably just got to fix a couple of things. He'll be right back.
Yeah, he probably got to. They're trying to match the books to what they're about to put on the screen.
See, that's where I get a little frustrated with comics. I like it when they stick to original canon. I'm not as much of a fan of when they start changing things in the comics because they plan on making it a certain way in the movies. I prefer that it kind of carries along with the original. I don't like when they start like what they were doing with Hawkeye. I didn't like that. I didn't like none of like the stage 4 MCU stuff that they were doing.
Yeah, I didn't. To be honest, I didn't watch any of that. I watched some of Loki, I wasn't even a fan of that shit. I was just like, it didn't really hold my attention like that. I couldn't really tell you what it was about other than that he was with the Time Police.
I mean, I might watch it just because of so much of how much of a comic book fan I always grew up being. But it's just like for instance, Fast and the Furious comes out with another movie. It can be Fast and the Furious 25. I'm probably still gonna watch it.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am with
comics. Let it go.
But yeah, see, so right now they realize they got it. What's up, man? Right now they realize Marvel low-key realizes based off the internet chatter and reviews that X-Men is a freaking hit. Right? X-Men 97. However, I have a feeling if you go back and watch episode 5 of X-Men 97, it hits way too close to reality right now. Like the way that the attack on Genosha hit, you know what I'm saying? You just, we ain't got to say the words, but it was these people who already had issues. They found their own little spot. They was chilling, unbothered by bothering nobody. You feel me? Just chilling. Not on some we need to spread our word, nothing. Just like, oh, look, I found my piece of the beach. Leave me alone. And the Sentinels came in and just tore them down. You know what I mean? Like Gambit died off that shit. Magneto was up over that.
Right.
And then Magneto, and it bears
he was captured off of that. Right, yeah.
It bears a very striking resemblance to what's happening now. I promise you, if you watch that episode, you'd be like, and sticking with the comics, and it's hard to run away from certain things, even when you want to nerd out and a little bit of shit, it always creeps in. So, the new Captain America movies, like they're working on that one, right? With Sam Wilson as Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not because see, I watched the Captain America. I watched the one where he became Captain America, and such mixed feelings about it that I don't know. It's hard for me to keep going. It's like that last Matrix movie. It's hard for me to want to watch another one.
I actually liked that last Matrix movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good, but that Falcon and Winter Soldier and turning him into Captain America, they brought in the fact that they went back into the canon and brought out the actual black Captain America. I thought that was cool, and I actually thought that was really interesting that they pulled that out of the canon in that part. I think that they should have gone with Winter Soldier more so as Captain America, but I know they're leaning more towards the canon that they've created. I liked some of the action in it, but some of it was kind of corny too. Marvel has done a horrible job, and me and Lawson have both been talking about this. With the X-Men 97 being out and what we've watched, like the X-Men is their top. That's their money maker. Like we've enjoyed this Avengers. What you've been doing, but it's gotten to a corny point. Like the best movies out of the movies that have been dropped. I mean, Quantumania wasn't bad. The Doctor Strange movie, it was more of a Scarlet Witch movie than a Doctor Strange movie. you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, I just
You know, let me say that. Let me ask you guys this, right? Have you ever heard of Sabra?
Yeah. We covered Sabra.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, you forgot about
But
that. I mean, well, I know we covered a lot of stuff, but I think that that's one of those episodes that we talked about and it kind of slipped under the radar. And I don't think as many people have really thought about what Sabra was supposed to be and what it was going into and Satilla.
when they
It's a
first
lot
went,
that I don't think people are like they're sleeping on that on what was going on with that.
so Trey Sabra, right?
Well, first ask him,
Is
Trey. Trey, are you familiar with Sabra? All right,
okay.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Sabra first popped up in The Incredible Hulk in 1980, a mutant with enhanced strength and speed. The character is also an agent for Mossad, the real-life Israeli Secret Service. Need I say more?
Yo, Chris, while you at it, why don't you bring up Sabra, the picture of Sabra so he can see Sabra's costume or uniform in a sense.
Oh,
this is a real. This is a real person.
This was a real comic that they came out with, I want to say, what was it, late 70s maybe or 80s?
this is 80s.
Okay, so it's a comic book character who is an Israeli soldier.
Basically, Mossad agent.
Oh, interesting. That is interesting.
And the background story, some of the stuff that they did. I'm gonna wait till he actually, you know what? While he's pulling it up, I'll go in here and lay out some of the stuff.
got it now.
You got it? Yeah. Throw that on the screen.
I already shared it.
Yeah.
I'm
Then all
sharing
you
it
gotta
now.
then all you gotta do is click on present so you can put it on the screen, Trey.
Okay.
And you'll see
How
the
do I
image.
do?
Do you see it down at the bottom?
Don't do that.
Like right underneath, it should be like right underneath the box where where our faces are.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have to like scroll up, change something.
Yeah, scroll down just a little, because sometimes it might be an extra window. It might be pushed it down an extra window. Whatever you did, you just made your camera a lot more clear.
Clearer, yeah, you did. Whatever you just did. Word. But anyway, why you trying to figure that out?
The thingy.
Oh, but anyway.
Which, ladies and gentlemen, bear with him, picking it up as we go. Our brother, he working out the technical difficulties. First stream.
Yeah, this is always a fun ride, man. There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, that's Sabra right there. And they were about to...
Yeah, so it made me go into the guest stream and then...
Okay, there you go. And your camera looks clearer now.
Are you kidding me, man? Y'all gotta stop it, bro.
Yeah, they were trying to rehash this and make this a movie.
Right now?
They was about to launch this. They was about to launch this right before all this stuff went down.
No, yeah. Not only that, she's gonna be. She was in the Captain America, and that's why I brought up Captain America specifically, because in this new one, she's supposed to be included in it as a hero, right? And given the reality, I just saw like on the nerd net, if you will, they doing reshoots, and I wonder what they could be reshooting. If you're trying to come out in the next like 8 to 10 months, you don't have nothing. You're doing reshoots now, so that tells me that they know they'll bury that. They'll step on their own movie if they do that.
Well, what they trying to
Yeah.
do, I think they're saying reshoots, but I honestly think that they're just trying to buy time because they got a lot
You
of
can't
bad
buy time,
media.
dog. You can't buy
Oh,
time.
it's going to be bad. I'm telling
They
you,
have
the
to they
backlash
have to
that they're going to get
completely.
is
I'm telling you, they're gonna have to completely replace the character. There's not gonna be any mention of this character.
Yeah,
They
not
won't
what's
be
going
that.
on. Everything is
Even they won't be
anti-sentiment.
that full of hubris. They full of it, and they make you like, oh shit, for real. But that would be a little too much on the face, and I think even. Yeah, nah. I think they're gonna just remove the character. That if I was a gambling man, that would be my bet.
yeah.
I can't disagree with that. I mean, considering the climate of what's going on, all this anti-sentiment, they're passing bills.
Keep it vague. Keep it vague. You want to keep it vague?
Vague, my bad,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. Okay, I just want to say, I just think it's crazy that we would even be having this discussion about this right now. I think that's the wildest part. I was
Well,
when I was out of state, I was actually having the discussion with this gentleman. And that's another discussion I like to have. Why I got you gentlemen on here too, man. But not out of state. Yesterday in the delivery I was doing. The gentleman happened to bring up the fact that, we are in a climate where, and he's a Trump supporter too, which is crazy. So he was all about that. But getting back to my point, he was like,
oh no, dude.
it made me question, wonder, like who's really in control. So with this being brought up, and this conversation is just like, man, are they really that much in control?
And we won't delve too deep in that right now, so early, right?
Because I don't want them to hamstring you on your first. I don't want them to hamstring you off the jump. I want you to get a
don't get me
clean break.
Just answer that question for me.
Actually,
yes, no, maybe so.
We should bring you on Saturday, and then we can go in because we've already kind of stepped in all the mud on our channel. So we want to keep you clean. We want to keep you clean over here.
But
that's cool. But just yes or no? Yeah. Like who do we like? Do you guys know who's run? Like, do they really control that much? Yes or no?
I'll tell you that all you need to do to understand how this system works, and Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but look at the monetary ties of anything that's in this system, and hey, as they say, money talks. And so
follow the money.
All you got to do is follow the money. But you want to find the crime, follow the money, and everything always comes. I mean, in this society, everything always comes back to money.
Was this character a canon character? You said in a Captain America women. What issue was this, Lawson?
No, they said
it was a Hulk.
They said it was a 1980. She made the first appearance in 1980 in Incredible Hulk. That was her first appearance. But let me tell you, I have been reading comics. Obviously late 80s, 90s. I don't recall her at all. Maybe I didn't read the books that she appeared in. But I don't even remember her from like Infinity War or none of those major like. I never seen that character before. So the fact that they were trying to include that into Captain America, and then now I'm telling you, my Spidey sense, like I said, to nerd it all the way out. You know what I mean? My Spidey sense is telling me they're like, nah, we can't do this. We got it.
But they did a test run already. Let's not forget. I don't think y'all remember. They did a test run with this already.
But when?
Wonder Woman 85.
Oh. Yes.
But what they did is they
The
kept
Wonder
it
Woman
vague.
84 movie?
Yeah, 84. Oh, we got this random
Okay.
enemy over here in this area that is of this certain, ethnic background who has an issue toward. I'm telling you, you'll see all. I mean, it's the same way with what they did with Maverick Top Gun. They're telling
Okay.
you this said enemy over here, and you can kind of assume more than likely who that said enemy is, but they never say who the enemy is, and they try to keep it
Never
vague
say
who they're
who-
talking about. They do the
Yep,
same
he's
thing
right.
in
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 84.
Right. He never.
Yeah, guys.
They
keep
were
going.
going to not. They never said the book.
Yeah,
That's exactly
never let you know
right.
exactly
You're right.
who
They
it
did never say that.
Mm-hmm. And it was for
Yeah.
a reason.
That's right. You're right.
It's for a
See?
reason. I mean, see, this is my great addition and observation, my movie essence that I bring, because I'm the movie guy here. For those who are new to catching all three of us, if you're not familiar with me and Chris from our other show, or me from all the different projects I work on, when I'm not dealing with news and politics stuff, I've been focusing on my other channel doing movie reviews, and this is stuff that I notice.
Oh man. See, you like me. I'm a big movie buff. I catch stuff all the time. And getting
Y'all
back
seen
into
the
our
Wolf
comic book
trailer?
conversation, DC killing Marvel.
Y'all seen
Well,
this Wolf?
I watched you watch that last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what's going on with Clooney and Brad, but them two together is gonna be something crazy. Is that which one you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sure. You can't see my finger pointing. I was like, yeah, he's pointing, but he's. And I already got my tickets pre-screened. Talking about movies in general, I already got Bad Boys on the list, and Deadpool and Wolverine. I already got them tickets on deck, so I will be there.
When did they drop the Wolverine movie? They let that know they're dropping an actual Wolverine movie, another one?
Yes,
No.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Wolverine. Yeah, Deadpool.
Oh, the Wolverine and
Yeah, that one's
yeah,
coming
those
out.
freaking gloves. You saw that? I thought that was real cool. They're bringing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that drops in July.
I said, oh shoot, they giving us the cartoon suit live action. Okay.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think that there. See, here's my only complaint as a movie and comic fan and lover of the genre. Why come they can't give us some actual real fans for directors? Because it's too many people that they're bringing in who they're not. It always you feel that something that's missing from all of these shows and from all of these programs, because you don't have somebody who grew up cherishing and loving this. You got somebody, okay, let me binge through a couple of these. Okay, I think I get what people like about this, so I'll put this together and let me find the best stuntman and the best, fight choreographer and, the best videographer and get all these great angles and the CGI. But they're missing like essences of these characters.
Yeah, because they're taking away from, and I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let Lawson, because he's aching to say something about it, because he says this all the time. Just move out the way and use the source material. Use the canon. It would be he preaches this. So I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna let him talk, because I know he won't speak on that.
I mean, you already know, man. You just said it. If you just make certain tweaks to fit the screen, I understand you're not going to use 100% of everything that's on every single page, but here's the thing. You have different arcs, right, throughout the times of the books, right? The problem is they take a piece from one arc to the next one, and they take one, they put two or three different arcs together. They dig themselves a hole because then they end up killing off characters, and you can't even go back and tell that part of the story because you killed the character or you misplaced him or her, or you made that character not even exist at that time. So they're always, DC does the same thing. I wish they would just stick to one particular arc, tell that story, and then move on. That's what plagued Batman versus Superman, right? You had Man of Steel, which was dope to me, and then you gave me Batman versus Superman instead of giving me a Man of Steel sequel, right? And you made it corny as shit, Zack Snyder. That wasn't even part of all of these things that took place on some level was part of the canon, but you told it in a mishmash, out of order, mix, and you screwed it up. So I just hope that, to Marcus's point, if you allowed people who actually cared about telling the story properly so that it brings more viewers, because the people who like it don't want to make whack shit. They want to make the flyest shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I would throw in and say is what you actually need, instead of just getting more viewers, you need loyal viewers. You need the viewers who love this. It need to be like, now granted, people have mixed feelings about this movie. Star Wars, what was it? Star Wars 1, the prequel. People have mixed feelings about it. The Phantom Menace. But when Phantom Menace came out, there was a line around the corner and people were waiting to get in there and see it. You need to give people that feel and that want to see your movie so bad that they will dress up in the corniest costumes, Batman's with triple guts hanging out. You need to have those fans there. If you don't have those fans there, then that's how you mess up a great thing. Because if you get those fans there who certified and give their stamp of approval on it, that's how it turns into a classic. That's how it turns into sequels. That's how it turns into more and more sales that you're able to do with it longer. And instead of worrying about just trying to, let's just get this out there and we can jump to the next thing, slow it down a little bit and don't be afraid to flush out all the full storylines, because that's the reason why comic book fans love comics.
I think you hit something just now. I think you hit something just now when you brought up the Star Wars. Look at what he did. Look at what he gave us. We go back to New Hope, and then you get into Empire Strikes Back, and then you get into Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Right, so you gave us Vader already there, and then you gave us Vader doing what he do, and then you gave us Vader getting his behind whooped by his son, and his son becoming a Jedi. But then you take us back, and you give us Anakin becoming Vader, seeing the process. They again, I go back to what my boy Lawson says. They cheat us, man. They cheat us, and you're not. Like he said, you don't got to give us every bit of the source code, but give us enough where there's some feeling, where there's we have attachment. So you're not giving us that Wolverine that we love. You're not giving us that Wolverine or that Gambit or that. You're not giving us that Mr. Fantastic or that. Okay. So you're not giving us those things. You're giving me your washed down version of what you think I might want, but it's not working. No Fantastic Four movie has really worked.
So think about it like this.
Most people really like that Silver Surfer one because people like Silver Surfer.
See, I'm gonna say it from You know, some people don't know this, so that's a good thing I like about a different podcast like this, where I can reveal these types of things. When I got out of the Navy, do y'all know what I was about to do? What I was planning on doing? I was planning on taking No, well, I mean, I do draw, but I wasn't going to do that. What I wanted to do, which I had done since from like middle school all the way through high school, through in the Navy, on my own just for fun. I used to write stories. I've written like a couple like handwritten out, like full storylines on stuff that I wanted to make into books. And that eventually I would like them to turn into a movie. And the one key thing that you got to have in it, whether you're a crappy one, whether you're an amateur like me, or whether you're one of the pros, is you got to have characters that people connect with and they care about. If I don't care about the character, especially if they're the main character, if I don't care about the main character, I'm not going to care about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these people are missing. They just get a random star and think I can throw a star in there and now he's Superman or now they're Batman and I'm instantly going to care. No, I need to understand what makes this person who they are, why they move the way they move.
You going back to Star Wars, even you didn't even give people Luke after his his recovery, his study. You could have progressed a couple years, right, to where we really saw his training and what he did throughout his life. It would have been ill to see Luke like Neo, right, trying to survive. He would have been hunted. It wouldn't have been like there's a ton of Jedi on his side, so he really would have had to been the one, right, to fight, to really survive during that time, right? And so that would have been something ill to bring to the screen, but the politics gets involved into things, pardon my French, that word gets involved and then things get weird. So
they would rather put that into book.
Think about it. If you were reading the X-Men, think about it, in the 90s, if you were reading the X-Men all this time, and then they finally tell you they're going to do a movie, and you're excited, you see the character lineup, who they're going to include, and you see Rogue. She don't fly. She not strong. She not funny.
She don't even have an accent.
No accent. No nothing.
And she had no sass about her. Like Rogue,
That's
we used to remember Rogue was a little sassy. Rogue talked a little trash to you. Like, you can't handle this, sugar. It was like, where's that Rogue? Where is that Rogue? Come on, man. You gave me this insecure little girl who's like not self-deprecating, who's just like complete low self-esteem. I mean, come on, that's depressing. That's not what we want in the comic. Come on, man. I'm sorry,
because you've never given that to us. I'm with you, man. No, you're right. They've never given Rogue to us like that, and then you put it on screen and you give that to us. Like, come on, man. They've really treated us. I'm sorry. I agree 100%. That Rogue's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I'll be looking at the cast and I'll be like, Anna Paquin, come on, man, come on. No, no disrespect to her. I do think she's a great actress, but you can tell when the director is not good. You can tell when the director has told them to do something and they're following it to a T, but it just don't work.
It's they made her like the Wednesday Debbie Downer of X-Men. The first two movies. The third one they gave up.
Bro, she was Wednesday Addams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wednesday Addams of the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I ain't gonna disagree with them. Okay, so wait. So just to shift a little bit to DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we think about what DC got going on. I mean, I just
I'm nervous for them.
mm,
I'm nervous.
I don't particularly trust James Gunn. I mean, people keep saying, "Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy," but I don't. They're decent. The first one was good with the soundtrack. That's what I think really hit with the first one for me was the soundtrack. Was all they fucked around and added some real fucking actually dope ass music on that little mixtape he had.
No, that's the one thing I'll give them. All three of them, the music was good. The music was good.
Certified fire shit.
Third, kind of, it tailed off
Yeah.
a little, but it still had a lot of fire joints in there.
But the first one was like, okay, like that's actually a mixtape.
Now the last one actually like really like made me feel like really feel for Rocket. Like, damn, that's messed up. And that's what you're supposed to feel for the character.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, right,
for real.
right, yeah.
But at the same time,
I agree. Rocket was my favorite.
Man of Steel got it right. That's the bars. Because, the first thing they're starting off with is that cartoon, Creature Commandos. That's going to be the first offering from DC, is the animated series on HBO, Creature Commandos. And then from there will be Superman in July of next year.
But my issue with DC is they do all right when it comes to the cartoon, but it's when it goes live action that's where the problems come in.
Speaking of their animated series, they're currently running the end of their current universe, if you will, in the animated world. So, as usual, DC, when they want to reset, the event that precedes the reset is the Crisis on Infinite Earths, in which the Anti-Monitor comes and he just releases an energy blast throughout all dimensions, all universes, crushing everything in its path. The Flash basically told everybody to build the biggest tuning fork you can build and shake that so you could just vibrate through the shit, right? Boom, everybody did that. They're trying to figure it out. It's a 3-part series to end the current animated universe, right? So they have one more movie left, and then whatever, we don't even know what comes next. They haven't announced anything animated beyond Creature Commandos. So whatever comes next will be brand new animated. It won't be connected to anything they've already done.
But I think that still might be solid though, because it's animated. They don't do bad when they do animated. It's when they go to live action is the problem.
Usually I could say that, but this Infinity Crisis shit, I'm not that impressed with.
Well, they felt like they had to do it because if you looked at the DC world as far as the CW, they did it, and they actually, it was their highest performing.
They made money.
They made a lot of money off of it. So that's going to talk to the studio execs. They're gonna be like, yo, how can we milk that cow again? That's what they're doing. And granted, it was good from certain aspects, but like what is it? Legends of Tomorrow. That's always the weaker one of all of them. But from the Arrow was on point. Arrow was like carrying, the Flash, it has its moments, but that's why they had to push it. But when you put them all together, I mean, it did some things and it worked, especially for a television sitcom budget, because that they got to chop that episode and have one out each week. So they only get 6 days. Actually, not even that. They get basically about 4 days to film. They get about 2 days to edit. And that needs to be up, and they need to always be at least a week ahead. I mean, if they can be even more than that, a week and a half ahead, That's what they try to. But that's all they have. So they don't have a great big budget. So they can only do so much with the TV stuff. And they're like, man, look at how much we did with only this little bit. So, you know, maybe so they're thinking, of course, the cost dropped dramatically when you're doing it animated compared to that. And it's kind of crazy. Like when me and Liz, we went out to Warner Brothers, and we went out and saw where they actually film a good chunk of a lot of this stuff. It's pretty cool actually getting to see it.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. I tell you what I did like about those CW shows is when they connected them. I thought that was pretty cool. And
Black Lightning, I forgot. My bad for not bringing up Black Lightning too.
That's all right, which was one of the better shows.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I like how they connected them, but also Black Lightning spoke to. I think Black Lightning spoke to some truths, man. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying. They spoke to some truths about what be going on in our neighborhood, specifically us, right? Because a lot of that was aimed at us. So I think it just really goes to show Black Lightning. I don't think people really understand the significance of what Black Lightning showed, but you know, it's just me paying attention to stuff, man. It just seems like it was talking to us, and if you just let it go over your head, you just were watching the show, enjoying what they were putting on for you. But if you were really paying attention, you saw something, and something that they're trying to tell you about what they're doing. And it kind of reminds me of the show on Netflix, They Clone Tyrone.
That's you know what? I might have to have a segment to just bring y'all both on to just talk about They Clone Tyrone. Because I'm starting off with my shorts, and then I'm gonna drop a couple of reviews, and then I'm gonna work up to doing some lives on there. But I want to get a little bit of a body of work out there first. But yeah, I've been wanting to talk about that.
I gotta get my charger. Go ahead.
Okay, but I've been wanting to talk about that with some people and just really dig in. But you know, I'll say we're gonna put a pin in that, and I'm gonna make sure to hit you up on that, Trey. We got to do that.
All right, you better, because I'm telling you, man. Listen. I ain't crazy, bro. I pay attention, and in both of those shows, in both of them, it's the same concept. You're just using different storyline, but the concept is absolutely the same. There's a hidden agenda in our neighborhoods. I wonder, big dog. I wonder.
Yeah, and something also like a question.
I'm just asking questions, man. I'm asking questions, bro.
That reminded me of a question you asked me earlier, and I feel like I got to bring this up. What was that called? About the gentleman. Oh man, where they wear the suits and British show. Man, why come I can't remember what it's called? You know what I'm talking about? Samuel Jackson was the villain in the first one. The kid's name was like Luxley or
Kingsman Service.
Kingsman, the Kingsman, yes. That last Kingsman. Did you see that one? Now,
the one with Halle Berry?
Was she in the last one? Was she? No, I don't think.
Yeah, he's in part 2. He's in America.
No, I'm trying to remember. The last Kingsman.
And then they come out with another Kingsman. There's a couple of them.
I think this is like a prequel or something.
And it's not the young boy.
I'm trying to remember. Kingsman. Wait a minute. Let me look this up because I want to make sure I get the right one.
Because in the first one, it's the young kid. So in the first one, I know for a fact it's the young kid.
Okay, the first one is the Secret Service, right?
And then, right.
And then you had the Golden Circle, I believe. No. Yeah, the Kingsman, the Secret Service. And then you had the Golden Circle, I believe was the second one. Yeah. And then you had the one I'm talking about is just the Kingsman. It was like the prequel. The prequel.
Right, exactly. So we talking about the same thing.
That one right there.
You watch that?
Ooh, that one right there. When you ask me like about how much power and what's going on and how people controlling things and all that, for people who really got a firm understanding of like historical events, especially in Europe in the I'm gonna say the late 18s to early 1900s, and so on. If you definitely understand that period from at least about 1890 to, I want to say, about 1930, let's go 35, just to be on the safe side.
We're talking about the time. So we're talking about the time that the sunset never set on the English empires that we're talking about.
If you understand that history and you understand the dynamics at play between Great Britain, between what was going on with Russia and Prussia and France and Denmark and Luxembourg and even Croatia, throw all these other places in. If you understood the dynamics that was going on when you start talking about the later periods of some of these monarchies, and when the monarchy started to fall, and you pay attention to that movie, it's so much insight. That's all I can say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all
now you're gonna make me watch it because the first two were like James Bond ripoffs, really comical. But I'm gonna watch it now that you said that.
Because I'm telling you, for a lot of people who just watching it as a fan, or if you're just watching it for the action, or if you kind of like some spy stuff and it's a fun movie and you're just looking at it that way, you miss a lot that's going on, because they even bring in the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. And when they bring in that and how it went, gotta see that movie.
Now
that's
I'm
all
gonna watch it now. Now I'm gonna watch it now because that started World War I. That's what they say.
It did. But
I'm still trying to, Marcus, between you and me, I still want to know how that started. How did his death start World War I? I'm still confused by that.
I mean, I could go into another history, but I don't want to take us too far off the beaten path. But
yeah, it was already underway at that. It was.
But the one thing most people don't realize is this was more of a family affair that was going on. These royal families, how these royal families used to work back in the day. And it's good to know this also because they put this in so many of our other entertainment. And what it is people, I feel like, who are kind of elite, they want to retell the stories or reframe stories in a different light, or even take so-called conspiracy theories and either mock them, twist them, do all those different things. So when you throw a lot of it, like we're in the information age now, what they do, they don't really try to hide all the information. What they do is they throw so much stuff at you, so you have a hard time validating what's true, what's not, what was real. And then there's a lot of people just like, all right, this is just too much, and throw their hands up. But the one thing I will say is those royal families, what they would do is say this just like on Game of Thrones, this nation has a lot of power, but they're bleeding funds and they need money. So what do? They marry somebody from their house and betroth them to this wealthy family over here. Well, now they're being coming at for an attack. So, we have wealth, we have power, but we don't have enough allies. So what do? We marry another family member to this person over here so they can shore up whatever else that we need. And so far. Okay, we need food and we need vineyards and we need this. And so when you start looking at these royal families, you start seeing, well, this family, which is British, they got a lot of Germans in their family. These people who are French, they have a lot of Italians in their family, and I mean in the royal families. And you start seeing all of them are all like cousins and stuff, all marrying this person and that person and that person and this person, and they're all tied in basically as family members who are ruling most of these European countries. And so if you keep that understanding and what's going on with how some of these wars and stuff play out, it gives you a whole lot of insight. And even like, for instance, understanding that'll give you a lot of understanding on something like Game of Thrones. I mean, I'm just gonna throw that out there real quick, but the Lannisters and the battle between the Lannisters and the Starks is basically a retelling of the War of the Roses, where you have the Lannisters and Starks versus the Lancaster and York. Same thing.
Hey.
Yeah, see, I never really got into Game of Thrones like that. So,
oh boy, you missing out.
I watched it, but I didn't like it.
That either. I wasn't a Game of Thrones guy. I was like, nah. And I'm a dragon guy. I love dragon stuff.
Well, see, I was watching it before I even knew anything about dragons was going to be in there. Because they don't let you on to the dragon stuff like right off the bat, really. They kind of hint at it a little bit. Oh, some dragon eggs. Okay, cool. What was the point of this dragon egg shit? And you don't find out about that till like the end of the first season. And that's when that kind of comes to play a little bit. But even then, it's not like a major focus of it. Because it's like what it does is it starts off, I'm going to throw some miracle stuff at you in the beginning and some spectacular fantasy fiction stuff, and then drop that off, and then we're going to just go back to practical stuff. And it just stays practical kings and queens drama stuff for the longest. And then a little peek of supernatural. A little peek in there, and then it builds later.
And a very popular incestuous relationship between a brother and a sister who both happen to be heirs of the kingdom.
What?
Yeah. A lot of people stopped watching it when they saw that part. They were like, nope, can't do this, can't do it.
There's like what? There was 3 children between them.
Yeah, that they showed that in the first episode. Yeah. See, at this point now, if anybody ain't watching and you catching spoilers, then I don't know what to tell you. You should have already seen this by now.
Yeah,
at least the first episode.
We know it happens in real life. We know they did that in real life, so it's not like it's a secret.
Well, that's where you have a thing called the Habsburg's jaw. That comes from inbreeding.
Right. That comes from inbreeding. Yep.
I mean,
my boy know about
it. When you see this scene, you see Brandon Stark, who he used to climb up everything. His mom was like, "You're gonna fall one day. Stop doing that," and be yelling at him. And he climbed up, and he saw something that he shouldn't have seen. And when I saw what happened, oh boy walked over, was like, "Oh shit, he caught us." Yeah, what are we gonna do? Boom. He just pushed the kid out of a window. I'm like, oh, this show is cold. I gotta watch more.
He said he saw the little boy get pushed out the window. This show, I gotta watch it.
Yo, that was the end of the first episode.
That's the very first episode. And people forget the first episode. You start off with that. You also have they show the White Walkers in the first episode. And it is a brutal scene. I mean, and when I saw how old boy was running through the woods, and then I saw like, okay, you deserted the Night's Watch. the sentence is death. And it was like, okay, you can cry and bicker, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. And back then, he didn't say, hey, you over there, henchman, come over. Nah, the king was like, get my sword. And he did it himself. Respect.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the Night's Watch never had to fight anybody, right?
They used to fight the wildlings. They had battles against the wildlings.
Who were the
And then the
wildlings?
wildlings was like, yo, we got a problem. We got to band together. We got to get behind that damn wall over there because we can't stay back here with what's coming.
Yeah, see, you guys have been on. I ain't not watched that show at all. I don't know nothing about that damn Game of Thrones. It just never got. It was all, I'm about to play it, but that's about it.
Yo, the books are even more bonkers. Like the book make the stuff in Game of Thrones seem like PG-13. I'm telling you, it's this one dude on there, Euron Greyjoy. His whole crew don't have tongues. Do you know why? Because he cut all his whole crew's tongues out. And he took his baby mama and chained her to a front of the ship. This mofo was cold-blooded.
He chained his baby mama to the front of the ship. So while the ship is in the water, she catches all of that.
Hitting every current. Bam, bam. Dude, how he used to torture people, he would chain them and drag them across the bottom of the ship and then bring them up. They're still alive, getting messed up, and it is brutal. The stuff that he was doing. He was off the chain.
That's all.
Yeah, that's in the books. The books go dark, real dark.
Yeah, I watched it, but like I said, I really didn't get into it. I was like,
And then the level of conniving and backstabbing that you see on this show, I have not seen a show that matches it.
Yo, Marcus, you watch BMF, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Give me some power.
Okay, did you finish? You saw the last. You saw the last. Episode?
Yeah, I was so
good. So she killed her. She killed her pops.
Fire.
And her
so now she's run. So now she's in charge.
She's like, no.
That's right. They
no.
Yeah, she goes to jail. Yeah, the Kelly Hugh got her ass. She locked up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You talking about Henry? Henry went to Penn and got poked up.
Yeah,
got poked up.
That's right. Yeah, in the pen. Yes. Good.
I hated that character. I'm sorry. She's probably a good actress or whatever, but I don't know who over there writing for BMF, but I couldn't stand her.
Me neither.
Yeah, I didn't like her. I didn't like her either. I was so glad when she got poked up in jail. I was so glad. I was like, yeah, she deserved that. She deserved every bit of that. You kill your pops, you deserve that. There's no way you're supposed to. He the one put you on. You wouldn't even be where you at if it wasn't for him. But what's crazy to me is they just let the bodyguard stand there. They just let the bodyguard stand. There's no way I'm the bodyguard for the main dude. I'm just gonna stand there and let his daughter. I don't give a damn if she is his daughter. This the main dude. I'm make sure he don't die. No, they let him just die right there.
But if you clip her, then what's gonna happen to you?
Good point. Now you go in prison the rest of your life.
Well, no, she gonna take you out, or he's gonna. I mean, he's gonna take you out. You took out his baby girl. You think he gonna let that stand?
They just killed your cousin.
It was to keep him from getting shot.
Hey, I'm telling you, he gonna be like, I appreciate what you did. That was very noble to save my life, but you killed my baby girl. You gotta go. I know it
He should
sounds
have
messed
shot
up,
her.
but
Should have
that's how
did something. Keep her from shooting him. He just stood there.
Yo, I gotta avenge my dude over here. You can't do it. And I think, wait a minute. If I'm not wrong, I think that was her uncle. I think the right hand man, the bodyguard, was the uncle.
Oh,
Because
could have
remember
been.
the cousin that got clipped? I think that was his
Yeah,
father.
yeah, it was his. He was the father.
Yes.
I mean, so what do you do in a situation? You got two family members. So he gotta have had some kind of a relationship with her too.
Mm.
And
Oh yeah.
so
I mean, he loaned
he's
her the money.
torn. What does he do? He's torn.
Loaned her the money. So obviously he loved his niece.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do in that situation. Your niece or your brother. What do you do?
Yeah, that is a really messed up situation.
I mean, I mean, I'm not going to go into it on the stream because it's dark and I don't like to talk about all that. But I had a situation like that happened in my family.
Hey, can I tell you guys about something? I'll tell you guys about something that happened to me, and this is like a real life story. The movie Beekeepers, right?
Oh yeah.
So I had that happen to me for real in real life. One of my customers, man, one of my computer customers, and I told him he was getting scammed by this lady, and he took his own life, man. He took his own life, just like Felicia Richard did, bro. I couldn't believe it. Real life Beekeepers. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I just, it just amazes me what people will do for money.
Well, I mean, to mention it's, to me, it's kind of a little. I'm actually kind of happy they finally brought that up in the movie, because there's so many people who are going through that, and I imagine for people to lose everything, some people go to that resolve, and I think it's more common than people probably realize. I mean, I know veterans who get out and feel no sense of purpose when they get out and decide, you know what, it's just better if I'm not around anymore.
I've been at a point, man, where I was like, could give up and be the why lie, I need a beer sign guy, but too much drive, man. Just want too much, and want to live this thing to the fullest that I can, and that should be all of us, because again, we only get one shot at this thing. When these eyes, when he closes them eyes, bro, when he don't put you on that 2 wait list anymore, I mean, you standing with him, talking to him, having a whole conversation. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and I'll bring up something else to you, big dog. In traveling and seeing some of these houses, some of this land, some of these places, oh, bro, it's like, I'm thinking to myself, all the black people that I know who are in the grave, who have never been outside their 4 corners of their block. Oh, yeah, this is my block. But you've never seen any of that I've seen, man. You've never seen how these people are really living, how these people are voting for Trump, and why they're feeling that way. Look at what they got, and look at what they're giving you. And you don't want to team up. You don't want to do the right thing, man. I think it's crazy. I just think it's like these houses, this land, bro. Like, I don't even know how to even put it to you, bro. Like, these eyes, what I saw, man, like how these people are living up on the side of mountains, man. You got to drive. You're driving through the clouds, bro. Literally. And these people are living in this.
Where were you driving through?
Man, you name a state, I've been there. I haven't been past New York. And I've been as far as Michigan. And I've been as far west as California. I've been to Cal. I've never been through that middle stuff. I've been Minnesota, Wisconsin, you know, all that stuff going to Oregon up there high, and I've been to the middle stuff. And, you know, I want to get to that stuff. But, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, even driving through Texas, I saw a sign driving through Texas where they were selling 25 to 30 acres of land, and it was 30,000. Like,
one day.
I mean,
that's amazing.
dude, my home state. There was a time my home state was literally giving away acres.
And then not to us.
No. Anybody. The only
Not
thing
to
is
us.
the conditions were you had to live on the land for at least 2 years. Now here's the catch. There is nothing around you. There is no stores. There's no gas stations. There's like nothing. All you do is have a house. And you got to be able to have enough money to sustain yourself with that house alone. And so, yeah, you can get that free land, but you got to drive 2 hours to get to a store.
Yeah, they don't do, but and you'll be surprised in some of these places I saw. White folks ain't got no problem doing that. They ain't got no problem doing
I
that.
know.
They
But what
build
I'm
their
saying
houses
is
on the mountain by streams, brother.
People
no
people
roads.
don't know. What I'm saying is a lot of people don't know about that.
But I will say this, big dog. I will say this. Even with them having to drive, they still put up schools, stores, banks, all types of stuff for these people. Bro, when I tell you there ain't no black folks where I went, ain't no black folks. And I know I'm getting off of topic on the stream right now. I don't want to get too deep. That's something I probably should talk about on your side of the world. But not getting too deep in it.
You know, you always have an open door. You know, you can always come to the show anytime.
Not getting too deep in it, but I see it. You see the differential. And then I go back to what we were talking about earlier. When you do that, talk about Tyrone, and you let me. I'm gonna be on Johnny on the spot because I think this all plays into that. If you ask me, and just seeing what I saw, man, all that green pastured land, grass as far as you can, just green, bro. Nobody on it, and you tell me, come on, man, come on, something don't make sense.
What I've seen is. Outside of the South,
people aren't prepared to live like that yet.
Well, I think some are. I mean, outside of the South, I don't think you see very many black people who live outside of a city. I mean, once you get into the Midwest, most of the black people are in, let's say, whether it's Chicago, Cleveland, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Indianapolis. Mostly the cities are right the outskirts of the city.
Sorry, I had to eat dinner because I was super starving, but I'm listening. Go ahead, y'all.
You don't see too far outside of the cities. One, it's not that safe in the Midwest to live too far away from the cities. But that's what, and it surprised me when I went to North Carolina that I saw whole black country towns. Now, and you see that too in like Texas and Mississippi and some of those places down in the Southeast. But you don't, I mean, growing up in the Midwest and traveling all over the Midwest, because I've been to like 38 states, I think. So I've been able to see it and the funny thing is, most people who live in a certain state think that everybody else, everywhere else is just like their state. And it's like, no, every place is not just like this.
Nope. No, not at all. Yep. And that's what you learn from hitting that road. Instead of flying, you hit that road and you see it with your own eyes, up close and personal. It's people, I'm a fly and driving through, no, I get to see it. I get to experience it. You know what I'm saying? Stop and talk to people. get information. It's a whole nother ballgame, and when you see it, and I'm not, and I can't say that I disagree with Lawson, that people are not ready. I'm not, and again, I can't say that I'm not going to disagree with that, because just looking at how these people are living, and then you look at how other people, I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're willing to give up all these amenities that they have to go out here somewhere and just have the minimum and be good. Because you got a roof, like you said, because you have a roof over your head that's yours, belongs to you. The land belongs to you. Water, lights, some cable, and a vehicle to get back and forth to the grocery store and handle your business. I'm not uninclined to disagree with Austin. And I'm not gonna say I disagree with you, but I just there's a lot of in between in there that I don't think people are willing to, because again, like you said, that land is barren. You got to go out there and do something to it. You gotta get it right. Over here, it's green, bunch of trees, so you got to clear out the trees, make it good for you to build your house. Like, you really got to put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why I say, like, I'm just speaking from especially more of a Midwest perspective. Even when you are in the city, you're kind of a little bit of a country boy still. Like, everybody in the Midwest got a little country, got a little city. Whereas you got a big chunk of people who they get off work, they want to go out fishing or hunting. And I'm talking about black people too, where that might be a little different from some of the places where y'all kick it at. Where even the so-called liberals out here are pro Second Amendment. It's a little different, some of the people. And
they want their guns.
And they have no problem with going out and camping. And I'm not talking about like how people camp out here in Cali, where they got their big campers and RVs and they going out to Lake Tahoe. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you drive out and you beat up pickup truck and you put up an old-fashioned tent and you literally go and gather sticks and make you a bonfire. I'm not talking about, sitting inside with your electric fireplace inside of your camper while watching, Netflix. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Marcus,
I got you. I'm with you.
When does fire season start?
Fire season, shoot. Fire season's like all the time out here. I mean, goodness.
Yeah, is there anything major burning now out there?
Not right now, but I imagine it'll kick up. Because see, the problem is they're not doing enough deforestation. So you got a lot of dry brush that's always around. And I mean, over the last couple of months, we've had a little bit more rain than we normally have. So I think it might help keep stuff wet so you don't have to worry about as many fires possibly popping up. But I think that by summer, definitely you're probably gonna see some stuff going on. And then once you have that Santa Ana wind kick up on top of it, and it just, I mean, it goes so fast. You got so much dry brush, it's just sitting there.
Man, you're crazy.
Like, you talk about, like, on that extreme, I'm gonna give you the other extreme. I go up to Malibu, and you see people.
How far is Malibu?
Malibu from where I'm at right now is 30 minutes with no traffic. Well, not even that. No, I mean, probably 30, 35 minutes with traffic. I mean, maybe with traffic about 45 minutes or so. You get up there and you start seeing the size of these houses up there. I mean, good gracious. And we're talking about people like many $100 million houses, 120 million, 150 million, 350, 400, $500 million houses. And there's some people like I can't remember who was it. Was it Bill Gates' ex-wife? No, can't remember whose ex-wife it was. But like she bought like 4 plots of houses that are like, this one's like 75 million, that's a 50 million, this is 150, and she bought all these as making this giant ass complex. I think it was Tim Cook, like I think it's his ex.
That's incredible.
I've seen them. That's what I'm telling you, man. I've been out when I'm out here on this road, bro. Listen, I saw this house so beautiful, bro. I was like, good Lord.
Where was this?
Like, where was I? Shoot, man. I'm trying to think. It was either we coming back, were we in Tennessee, Kentucky? Might have been. It's either Tennessee or Kentucky. And man, when I tell you these houses, bro, like each one of these houses had to be over $1 million house. Like what you talking about? Like this house, bro, his light bill has to be $5,000, $10,000, easy. He's got recessed lights in the run of the house, all around the house. There are no curtains. See right in that bitch. Like tile everywhere. Like, bro, it looked like you walking into a fucking Coliseum, Roman fucking Empire shit. This house, and it was new age. Like he had it new, bro. It was so sweet.
Modern.
Glass doors. Stupid, bro. Just stupid.
Bro, you think that's something? Do you know in Utah, they got houses with runways for them to fly their plane to their house, and they got like a house for the plane.
I've seen helicopter pads at houses, and that's in Boca. I've seen that.
But I'm talking about a plane.
I've never seen a runway.
Yes, they got runways. They got like a taxi. They can taxi out to the major runway. Let me see if I might be able to pull that
one
up.
out here. John Travolta got one out here.
Really?
His runway and he got a runway on his joint. He lives somewhere near Orlando.
Oh yeah, he's got the room. He got the room for it for sure. He's somewhere up near Orlando, Central Florida. He's definitely got the room for it for sure.
Correct.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember what's the name of that place. Like it's like whole neighborhoods. It's just like neighborhoods is made up with like a plain area, and like everybody got all these runways that connect to one major runway, and you just taxi out to it. Yeah.
You voting for your boy? You ready for him to start retweeting as the president? You ready?
Man, that's your boy Cy. That's your boy Cy over there.
Yo, he loved that dude tweet, bro. I think Cy, he be waiting for that dude to post some crazy shit. Excuse me for my language on the line, but yeah, I think he just be waiting for this dude to just be like, oh, they your boy. They go 45. They go 45.
I have a hard time just listening to that, man. I just like, oh gosh. I have a hard time listening to him.
Look, like I said, since they don't do, since a lot of these comedians aren't really that funny, I mean, that is the best comic relief, and it's on daily, and you don't have to pay a subscription for it, right? So, it's worthy entertainment in the background at times, because some of this shit you're going to hear is just going to be crazy, okay? Like,
but it's real. But it's happening in real life.
But look, I hear you've mentioned his name several times, right? But I also know you just finished driving through the middle of the damn country. So you are good to you're a good source to say that it's Trump country everywhere outside of any city you pass. And it's heavy. Everybody you talk to, you bump into, they mention it, the bumper stickers, the flags, the everything, right?
Lawson, listen, Si. Listen. If I, boy, you ain't lying. You listen. Even the dude that we dropped off to yesterday, you should have seen his house, man. Like, it was ridiculous. He's got a freaking Corvette and some other fucking expensive car sitting in his 3-car, 4-car garage. You know, he only tipped us $12. He had a bunch of bills in his wallet and only tipped $12. That range had to be $4,000, $5,000. It was one of those professional, like you see in them cooking in a restaurant. Like, it was one of those, like that steel bad boy with the gas ranges, like real deal bad boy.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? With the griddle on that thing and everything. You can griddle, all that right on the stove. It had to be $4,000 or $5,000, bro. And he only gave us a $12 tip and talked to us about your boy, 45.
Oh yeah, that don't surprise me. I mean, I used to run into that when I did delivery when I was living in Jacksonville. I'd be out there in like Ponte Vedra, for instance, or St. Augustine, and I'm talking about where I would be in Ponte Vedra would be like what was it, Sawgrass? Are you familiar with Sawgrass?
I've never been to Sawgrass Mall, but I think Si has. I've never been. I've been out of
Tiger Woods living there. Tiger Woods got a house in Sawgrass.
I've been a bunch of times.
And so and granted, now don't get me wrong, everybody in Sawgrass is not multi-millionaires, but they doing, even the ones who on the lower end is still doing pretty nice. But you do got ones who are doing really, really well. And man, I mean, how many times they're like, oh, well, here's a bottle of water. Guys did a great job. after just delivering your Sub-Zero fridge that I had to lift up, about 10 stairs.
That shit is super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, he ain't lying. You wouldn't believe, like, oh man. So one of our first drop-offs was to this Asian family. Man, the lady, she said she'd been in DC.
They had 75 pieces.
Bro, so check it out, Si. She got this antique, these two, like 3 antique chairs. But she's moving from the DC suburbs into this house. Bro, you had to go through an iron gate. When you go through the gate, there's a house where it looks like they keep their firewood, or it's like a guard shed, or you can turn into that. That's the first thing you see when you go in. So you go up this winding road, and it's all hers. All of it is yard. It's all hers. You're going up this thing. As we're riding up, Bambi and his family out there eating grass. And as we're riding up, they start to dish off into the bushes. This is on her property. Mm-hmm. We're on the property.
Yeah,
right?
That's how they get it.
So we're driving up to the house. The house has 3-car garages, bro. It's all bricked out. Like, this house looks like somebody really important should be staying there.
It looked like money.
Bro, 100%, Si. You couldn't make, like, Shing Shong done sold a lot of meals. And she done gave a lot of massage. I'm trying to tell you, Kim Soo ain't playing. Bro. And listen, you won nail? You won gel sets? I do for you. Mr. Kwan got you. Trying to tell you, bro.
People don't know. It's a lot of people with a lot of money that people just have no clue, because they be thinking these handful of people that they know about are basketball player, music, and there's people making money you have no, like, I don't know how nobody live. I don't know how an average person lives in the Bay Area. I really don't. The cost of living is so damn high. I don't know how anybody lives up there.
Yo, speaking of celebrities, more P. Diddy shit about to drop. They got more videos dropping or on the net now. So it looks like the feds are about to indict him on something, but we'll see. But they're going to embarrass him first, and then they're going to put him in prison, where he probably will commit suicide.
Hey, Si, what'd you say one time? If they put it on Netflix, well, this time they put it on Netflix. They put it on Tubi.
Say that one more time. You were breaking up.
Watch Tubi.
Say that one more time. You were breaking up.
I said, remember that one time we were talking? You said about Netflix that they put you on Netflix. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Am I still breaking up?
No, you good.
How about now?
You're good.
Okay. So you remember that time we were having that conversation and you were saying about if they put you on Netflix, it's over for you? Well, they did something to Diddy. They just didn't put it on Netflix. They put it on Tubi. And everybody watched Tubi. Bro, if they make a thing about you, bro, surviving the hidden life, I don't care what it is. You done. You baked chicken. You baked chicken, bro. If it go to Tubi or Netflix, it's over for you, bro. It's over for you.
Yeah. So Puff is he's about to be humiliated. I said, it's only a little bit of protection that he could find right now is if he comes out and just says he's gay. That'll lessen the blow a little bit.
It'll distract. It'll distract. Won't really lessen.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But then they'll be like, you don't have to punish him so harshly, right? He's got trauma. In the public opinion, I'm just saying, on some level, if he says he's gay, it just changes the conversation, right? I'm just saying that would be, you get instant sympathy from a huge population.
I just think
I don't know.
Because he's Puff.
I think so many people have been after him, or like your boy said, he was getting ready to expose or say something, and the powers that be that he's been getting his money off of, because somebody was like, how you get 10 million and get an album at flop and then they give you another 10 million. So, I don't know what was going on when he went over to LA, what he got going on, whatever they're about to drop. It's karma. You can't so bad and think you're going to continue to reap good. That's just saying that's just not the universe. Universe not that good to people.
I pulled up something. Remember I was talking about them houses in Utah? Mm-hmm. I pulled up this sick house in Moab, Utah. Check it out. I shared it.
Oh, Trey, you got to share the screen with the picture.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Yep, doing it right now.
Like I didn't even know people was living like that in Utah. I'm like,
there you go. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What you mean you didn't know people was living like that, bro? Did you not hear?
Not in Utah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about in Utah. Bro, I didn't know.
That's Utah.
Morpheus, listen to me. I understand that, but on that level, that's what we're talking about. Those houses I saw, like, Si, when we riding along Ocean and we see those mansions on
Marcus.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, with the kitchen.
Yeah, just cycle through them shits.
Look at that. Lord have mercy.
Look at that view from the. Hold on, go back up. Go back up. Like
That's the view
imagine
from the kitchen.
you sitting down eating breakfast, looking outside that window. That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
You see the wine? You see the wine? Little wine, little mini wine fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. On the island right there. Look at that stove.
Double,
Look at that
double
stove,
oven,
bro.
double oven.
What? Thanksgiving, everything cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even got to worry about what you putting in the oven first. You popping everything in the oven at 375, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the stove back here.
Yep.
You got an extra stove?
And the refrigerator is right there on the left.
This is the fridge
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, built into it. Looks like wood. Yeah.
Which right here, that means it's more than likely this one right here is a dishwasher.
No, it'd probably be closer to the sink, right?
Yeah, this is the sink. This is the sink right here.
Oh,
the double
okay,
sink.
yeah. I was looking at the
dishwasher right there.
Yep. Correct.
It's either that one over here or it's this one right here.
Or that one. Yeah, or that one right there. That's sick though. That's still sick. You know what? And you know what I like when they do it in the houses? Those recessed lights into the roof.
Oh yeah. The recessed
I like
lighting.
that. Yeah, I like that.
And then you gotta have a couple chandelier lights, little mini chandelier lights.
He's got those hanging ones over the little bar right there on the other side of the bar.
Yep.
I like that
Now,
too.
another shot of the scenery there.
Yeah, man. Like your boy said, imagine waking up, cooking some breakfast, and sitting down at that.
See
That's definitely a way to start.
Oh, wait a
the
minute.
day.
Another part of the kitchen. This is another kitchen.
What?
Yeah, this
Just
is a whole
with no
nother.
stove, it looks like.
But see the industrial size microwave here?
Microwave.
Yeah. Goodness.
And another microwave over
And
here.
another microwave, plus a sink
Uh-huh.
and a counter.
A couple of cabinets, yeah.
Little mini fridge right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Keep
That's-
going. Those are all the there's got to be more pictures, Marcus. Go up.
That's just the kitchen.
Oh, all right. So yeah, let me see. Go up. Yeah.
The bedrooms.
See,
Ooh.
I was gonna say, Marcus, do this. Go to where it says all photos on the left.
All right.
Yep. And then just cycle through the arrow on the right. No, scroll up a little bit. Scroll up. Yeah, click
Yep,
the first
I'm all the way.
picture.
No, that's something different on the side. You have to just go down.
Oh, okay.
And these are the exterior photos.
Yeah.
That's sick, man. That's sick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But look where it's at, in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Cause can you see that?
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying
this-
to you.
I think this is their own private road, more than likely.
Yeah. Up in central, closer to like the peninsula and northern Florida, we dropped off a fence. No, I'm sorry.
Hot tub.
Yes, was it a fence? Yes, we dropped off this guy's fencing, and so like to get to this guy's house, it was hidden. You had to drive a curve to the house, and this guy is building his house out of steel, not wood, not like steel beams, metal roof, the sides are metal, the foundation is concrete, but all the beams are fucking. They're steel beams. And he let us see the blueprints and everything. He's got a bobcat for a pet in his backyard. As he's still building it, he put chickens back there. The bobcat came and ate all his chickens.
Of course.
Marcus, go to the bedroom.
It's a lot of pictures.
I didn't realize there's 55 exterior pictures. Yeah, so let me see bedroom. Yeah. All right, that look good. I mean, that tub look small though.
Yeah, it could be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that shower though.
Yeah.
Dual showers.
Yep.
Another shower.
And another one.
Good gracious.
Damn, but
the
bedroom.
That's bedroom. That's not. That was. Oh, that was bathrooms. My bad.
Yeah.
Look at that. That don't even look real right here.
That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. Look at that. That patio would be my spot right there.
Oh yeah.
Right through my bedroom door.
Goodness.
That's sick, man. Look at that.
That is.
Another bedroom.
Jesus.
With an amazing view.
And another bedroom.
That other one we just looked at, that looked Photoshop. That's sick, man.
They just got beanbag chairs all over.
Beanbag chairs? That's like that's the entertainment room or something.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow.
It's got a game room?
They Denver fans.
For sure.
Yeah.
And what is this, what the guest bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how much do they want for it?
How much they want for it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Hit the where it says 100 South Joe Wilson.
Where do you see that at?
Right above all photos.
Oh, there we go. So
2.6 million.
You might as well say 2.7, honestly.
Yeah, so 2.7, 4-bed, 3-bath, 4,500, almost 4,600 square feet under air.
6-car garage.
Yep, it's been on the market for
5 acres.
It's been on the market for almost a year now.
Yeah, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Like, how far do you got to drive to get to the grocery store? Anything like that? Like, you gotta, like you said, Si, that ain't nobody ready for that.
I'm ready for that. I'll take that. Hey.
If you living in that, you got the financial backing and the keeping comings of it to afford that.
Yeah, because that's a bitch to clean. And to
you gotta have a maid. You got to have a maid for that.
You have to have a staff. You know the housekeepers out here in Palm Beach, they starting some of them at $150 a year.
This one I'm sharing is Malibu. So you're not that far. You got all the amenities right around you. This is just a random one I've just pulled up in Malibu.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, look at that. Goodness.
That's sick, man.
Man, oh man, I gotta win the lottery.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. I need to hit it when it's over that 400 million.
I don't even want to know how much this house is. Check out the wine, the wine racks.
Sick.
Oh, see the
Look at that
fireplace
fire.
here? Look how much space is in here.
All
Yo,
over the
all
place.
that. Where was that drop off? Was that in Tennessee? Yes, in Tennessee. Dude brought his house because the fireplace you could see from the inside out. Like if I'm sitting inside, I can look out on the patio and see you through the fireplace. And sitting outside from the fireplace, I can see anybody walking through or coming through my house.
Look at that view.
That's sick, bro. That don't make no sense, bro.
I mean, I don't know. And the crazy part about it, it'd be like a couple, and they got like one kid. And then these people who have houses like this, they typically have a house here. They got a house in like in New York in like Martha's Vineyard. They got another house like in Miami. Yeah, this is just ridiculous.
That's that bread.
Hey, they got golf course in their backyard.
Marcus, I mean,
let me click out of it. I wonder how much.
Those here.
Hey, share this screen real quick, Trey.
Back out of this. How much is this? How much this house go for? This house go for 25 million. Well, basically 26 million.
25 million. 26 million, 6 bathrooms, 3 partials, 14,000 square feet. Trey, put the one I got up on the screen. Marcus.
Mm-hmm. Where's that one at?
It?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Now watch this. Just watch. Oh, this was out here near me. Watch this, Marcus.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Yeah.
They done built a damn island.
Yeah. Is that on the island?
No, they built an island. It's on our side of the bridge.
This is on our side?
Yes.
Where on our side?
Downtown by Flagler and shit.
This is the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, look at that. See, they go to the bridge.
Wow.
Wait till we get inside. Marcus, peep this.
Oh, that's sick. Barbecue grill. Look at that. Look at that. That's sick, bro. That pool look Olympic length. Shit.
Mm.
You got the spot for your boat to pull up.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's sold.
Look how
That's
much it's sold for.
One was that 152? Is that that's a billion, ain't it?
No, 152 million. It's 152 million. It's just closed. Marcus,
That's
imagine
sick.
watching the Chiefs game right here, Marcus. Chiefs game right here. You here chilling.
Now my TV gonna be bigger than that though.
True. Oh shit, where'd I go?
Damn, my boys say somebody just bought that bed.
Yo, you want to see the house out here that they can't sell? It's like the unsellable house. They got an unsellable house out here.
Stop it.
The house is so dumb.
Why?
It's so dumb, crazy, like that nobody want to take it on.
Oh, you know what? So I wanted to show y'all this room. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the master bedroom.
Mm-mm-mm. 11 bedrooms, 15 baths.
You can't even see the shower doors until you look for the metal binders. Look at that.
That shit dangerous. And they got little stools in there. You can sit down with benches.
Yeah. Wait.
Tennis court. Ooh, I like that.
Just ridiculous. Like you left that in your listing.
Well, they got to show you how you can fit all your cars in there, of course.
That's true. See, Marcus, see them buildings? That's where I live, behind those buildings. Well, I used to anyway for the longest time. So that's downtown West Palm. I lived there for mad years. That's where he and I are, you know. So when I tell you this shit is right across the street, the wildest money shit is across the way, I promise you I'm not lying.
Wow. Yeah, I can't even afford to live close to these people like out here, they stuff. Can't even afford to live near them. Well, I mean, technically, I don't actually live that far. In fact, let me look up this house right here. How many miles is it to?
Marcus, look how they did this. Look, y'all. Trey, Marcus, look how they hooked this room up. Look how you sitting in the room and they got the whole jump off open.
Let me ask a question. Is that a sliding glass or is there no glass there at all?
It's sliding glass, bro. Look how fire that shit is.
It's fire. Does it go into the wall?
It looks like it.
Yeah, that goes into the wall, G, not like a regular sliding glass.
So when you having a party, a get together, you don't have to have people open and closing the door. You got the whole area lit up. Oh man.
You'd have to have one of those nets up there for mosquitoes, though.
Yeah, look at your bathroom, kid. Look at the bathroom for the ladies.
Oh, she got her own salon. She got her own spa salon. She ain't got it. Hey, I just need you to come over here. She ain't even got to go to them. They come to her. That's sick, bro. That's sick. Her and her own girls doing this stuff. Oh, they gave you a sauna?
Look at that shit. That's they built a fucking sick ass mansion on their own island and then sold it for $152 million. Dog.
Yo, remember I was telling you about that crazy, like ridiculous, like this house here that I just put in the chat. I live less than 20 miles from this house. That's what I say. I can't afford to live right next to none of that stuff. Because you don't just have, you got to at least be like, there's like nothing that's rental. Like you got to at least be, I want to say minimum like 10 million. It's like 10 million and up at least to live in this area. Like this house I just sent you. I think it's in Beverly Hills, I believe. Yeah, wait.
Put that on the screen. Right, put this on the screen.
Yeah, wait till you us. Yeah, they can't even get nobody to buy this one. This
400 million.
I don't want to get that. I might not be able to get back out.
Oh, here.
Okay.
I can put it. Oh. And the crazy part is it's next to other multi-million-dollar houses, and it make them look like they're nothing.
Mm.
Do you see how much it was expected to hit the market at?
600 million.
690.
Yep. 690. I wonder what it actually is.
That didn't even make no sense. That don't make no sense, bro.
I told you it's ridiculous.
It doesn't. What did that other house sell? That other house sold for 152 million. The one on the private island, and that house cost more than that house. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. If you look,
the property value out here.
The one on the private island should cost more than that house.
Because the 152 was sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sick.
Yeah. It's on its own private island, bro. You got to cross a bridge to get to that.
Yo, you could
like that house that was just up.
You could have your family there and not even see them for a couple of days.
That's a compound, bro.
They could be using the outside kitchen that's covered.
Yo, can you put? Oh, that's right. He said he said he couldn't get it on the screen. Yeah.
No, I got you.
Oh, you know what?
Hold on.
Okay,
you didn't put it in the.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
You see it? Here.
Wait a second. Wait.
I'll share my screen then. Where was it?
Hold on. No, you're good. You're good. Hold on. Okay, you took it off. Okay. The private chat. I saw the private chat, but then the guest, if you want to stream it, I gotta get it in the guest box.
Okay, yeah, I just put it on the
You sent it?
on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm going to get it. Let's see.
Now wait till you see this. So that's the house, that's the property. And keep in mind, these other houses around it are all other multi-million-dollar
bro.
properties. I seen this.
This better be amazing.
690 million.
All right.
It was 500 million. Okay, so let's get down a little bit more. Pools all over the place.
This thing better be immaculate, bro.
I don't even know what's going on with all the pools, but look at that view.
What is that? What is that? Is that the same house?
Yes, this is the same house.
That's the same. That's the one. The almost 600 million house.
Yes. And what you have here, you see this on the ceiling? These squigglies, these are the curtains that come around and section off the rooms.
And section the room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, check the bowling alley.
Bowling alley.
It's got a built-in bowling alley.
Yeah. And the kitchen, you
Got a
see
bar?
the juicer there. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? That is fire.
That's
Yeah.
the closet. The walk-in.
Yeah.
That is fire.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They be on some other shit. They be building some of these houses.
They design these houses all crazy, really, and then they want a huge return on it, and they usually can't get it, and they usually into a lot of private lenders, and then they get
here's
sued and
indoor
shit
pool.
like that.
This is the indoor pool.
And it's indoor heated.
That's
too.
sick, bro.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It's got to be. That's sick, bro.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what the hell
Is
that
that
is.
your living room?
It's something. I don't know what it is. Gracious.
That view.
That's your
retarded.
bedroom view. That's your bedroom view.
That's what you go to sleep with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You ain't got to
Damn.
close your curtains or nothing.
No, because you so way up there. Ain't nobody looking into your spot. Oh, here's a walk-in closet too.
What?
Yeah.
That's official. All that's official, like a referee with a whistle.
I'm with you, Si. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
sure.
listed as private nightclub with its own VIP area. That's what it's called, right?
It's listed as a private nightclub with its own VIP area. Wow.
Yeah.
Not even as a house. They're listing it
That's
as a commercial property.
Just this part of the room, just this part of the house. That's what they calling it.
Come on, dog. They're not playing.
What?
Just that part of the house.
What?
Off
What
the
is that?
nightclub is another pool with built-in lounge areas.
In the pool.
Yeah, this is
So you
next
can
to
climb in there,
that
sit
VIP
there,
area.
and have your drink.
Yeah. So you can hop in the pool, or you can sit there in these like pods in the middle of the pool. That's on the side of the house, overlooking the skyline of LA.
They're doing entirely. They're doing entirely too much.
They doing way too much. I guess my computer couldn't handle it.
I
It said
got a
this is
question.
too much. Yeah.
Hey, how do y'all get those backgrounds? Do I have to have the paid version to get that background? How do I do that?
Green screen.
How do
I
do
use
that?
a green screen, but you can go into. Of course, I would be frozen right now. But you should be able to.
Download an image, and then when you go to your virtual background, then you can upload it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Go to was it camera? you should see your options for like camera and audio, right? And then it should have an area where, or does it say virtual background?
Do I go to settings to do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see general camera, front facing mirror. Okay, mirror for my camera. If you're having no, okay, so layouts.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shot layout spotted. Crop also layout to show background image. Probably something you got to set up before you get into the stream.
I mean, you can do it at the same time. It's just easier to do it before. One man over there making a shake right now.
Oh no, you're doing something. Yeah, it's
Oh, there
not
we
letting
go.
me.
Now.
Now.
Oh, dang. I didn't even know it went down. You see the movie theater? Okay. Okay. Now it's letting me go again. So it says 40-seat private cinema. Ah, come on. All right, now it's just a little bit slow. Come on. Wake on up. Yeah. I don't know. I guess you can stop sharing mine if you wanted to pull it up on your own, but yeah, my computer is on the fritz right now.
It's all good, man. We had 2 hours, bro. I don't had y'all on here for 2 hours, bro. We don't. I don't had a blast talking. What is that? A milkshake, big dog? Is that what you in there doing? Milkshaking it up?
I told you that's what he was doing.
I told you I made a chocolate chip milkshake.
Oh Lord, him and that Baskin Robbins chocolate chip, bro.
No, that shit is the best thing ever.
It is fire though. It is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the best ice cream, Marcus?
If I'm just going for ice cream, I probably have to say either cookies and cream or cookie dough.
Okay, but what brand?
What brand? Let's see. We used to eat Edie's. So what is Edie's now? What is it? Breyers?
Is it? I'm not sure.
I think it's Breyers. That's the one that we would always get.
That's the one I have. I love Breyers. They only use cream and good shit. I'll be trying to use all that other shit. I don't need no artificial shit.
Let me see. Is Breyers Edie's?
Is it?
Yeah. Breyers and Edie's is basically the same thing. Well, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Is it? Edie's, Breyers. I guess it technically was the same thing. Or did Breyers buy out Edie's?
It's the same thing. Oh, Dryers, not Breyers.
I didn't even know there was somebody new like that. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. I go. So yeah, that's what it is. It's Dryers. Dryers.
Yeah,
and
it's
Edie's?
Dryers.
Is that what it is? Man, they playing games.
Mm-hmm.
But you know the one that got the strike lid. That's what I always think.
I know which one.
But I remember that was the first one that when I would eat like the strawberry, I'm like, this got like real strawberries up in it.
Oh, real quick, I did want to mention
Mm-hmm.
um, Major League Baseball added the Negro stats to their stats.
Good. About
Thank you for
time.
bringing that up.
So now
So what does that mean?
Josh Gibson is now the number one hitter has the most hits in Major League Baseball history now.
About
It's no
time.
longer Ty.
About time.
It's no longer Ty Cobb.
Something that's interesting about my city, just in particular. Do you know that's where the Negro League Baseball Museum is at?
Yep.
Yes, sir. I do.
Yes, I do, sir. The Kansas City Monarchs.
Yep. Kansas. And this is something that a lot of people don't know. The Kansas City Royals are the only team that were a former Negro League team.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Now
that.
I didn't know. I didn't know that either.
The Kansas City Monarchs became the Kansas City Royals.
Wow.
Monarchs to Royals. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just to
Yeah.
let you know, while we're throwing out some sports, I just figured I'd throw that out there.
That's big. That's big history right there.
When was Kansas City good?
Hey. Chill out now.
But they baseball team?
No, I mean, I'm not asking like making fun of them. I'm just trying to ask what time period were they good?
I mean, they had the 80s was their strongest point. Was when they had the most consistently strong team. I mean, that was the first World Series that they won.
Okay.
And believe it or not, they beat the Yankees.
I think that was in 81, right? The year I was born.
85, I think. 84, 85,
okay.
I think. Because I think the Royals one was I think we went to the World Series 85 and 87, I think.
Okay.
And then we had 2019? I think it was 2019 when we won the World Series again.
It wasn't that long ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Or 2015. So we won in 85 and in 15. And we beat what was it? We beat the Cardinals.
A word?
Two World Series. Yeah, 2 World Series, 85 and 2015.
Ever since I have been living, Kansas City has struggled. Even when they got Bo Jackson, who was like the big draw, it was like you expected them to do something big.
But that was in the slump years, and the reason why, if you know what was going on, the owner that took them to their prominence, UNM Kaufman, when he died, he passed the team on to his wife. She held the team. I'm not trying to shade her. She held the team for a while, as a good owner, but she didn't want all that on her plate. And so she was looking for somebody to buy the team. But the conditions were they had to keep the team in Kansas City. And so when she sold the team to David Glass, that's when the Royals were literally the worst team in baseball. He didn't want to spend on anybody. That's why we kept having players that kept leaving and going to the Sox and going to the Yankees and going to the Mets and going to the Dodgers. And they were going everywhere. It was us and Cleveland who were like the worst teams in baseball. And then the Pirates joined us.
Cleveland and Kansas City definitely fueled the Yankees and the Red Sox.
We had the longest losing streak, or consecutive losing seasons. We had the record on the worst, and then Cleveland came behind us, and then they beat us out at being worse, and then Pittsburgh, I think, beat them out at being worse. I think we had I think it was like 22 consecutive losing seasons.
Shit.
Damn. Lord,
That was a
have
lot.
mercy.
But I'm gonna further go through the stats, and I want to bring them up to see what other stats have changed, because you know, guys like Babe Ruth never played against guys who would look like any one of the three of us.
Right. Right.
I would like to see what would happen if you have like a Ricky Henderson on first base. How you gonna handle that?
Right. Right. Oh, hey, Si, you got bigger problems though in your NFL. Them Giants are yours, bro. First they give up Saquon. First they give up Saquon, and then I don't know what Brian Daboll is doing, brother, but you might need to go up there and knock on the door and holler at them boys, bro. You traded him to your cross-state rival in the division.
I don't get that, and then we're bringing back Daniel Jones, so that's Marcus's team is all out at the playoffs and shit, cheering on Dallas. They got their biddies with them, having a gay old time, as they used to say on the Flintstones. Yeah, right. They chilling.
Yo, it's almost not even fair what we got. If we keep what we got healthy, and Rashee Rice is not suspended.
Well, Rashee Rice gonna get himself in trouble. Rashee Rice may not even play for y'all.
He doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Don't make no sense, bro. But they got is it Rashee Rice? What's the young cat who just ran? They just got the fastest cat to ever run the goddamn 40.
You talking about Worthy?
Bro, you just got another Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. And he's a legit receiver. He's not just fast.
No, he's a legit receiver.
And then you pair that with Hollywood Brown on the other side.
Y'all got Brown too now?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So if Rashee Rice is out there, you got
Juju's
Rashee
still
Rice.
There.
No, Juju's gone.
Juju gone?
Yeah.
He got him a chip though.
Yeah, he got his and he dipped. He got his chip and dipped. But we still got Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You still got I'm trying to why come I can't remember his first name, but you got Worthy, our rookie. Then you'll have Rashee Rice, then you'll have Hollywood Brown, and then you got to deal with Kelsey there. And then we just signed another receiving tight end, and we drafted a tight end like in the third round.
And we having problems in San Fran signing IU.
Yeah. Yes, you guys are.
Idiots, bro.
Marcus is like, send him on over.
I don't know. Right? We might not even have the cap room for him.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Just pay the tax.
Honestly, what we need is to make sure our secondary is shored up after letting L'Jarius Sneed leave.
Yeah, we just need a fucking quarterback. If you gave the Giants a quarterback, then I would like to fairly evaluate them. But
that's his name, Xavier Worthy. Oh. That's his name, Xavier Worthy.
Yep.
He ran the fastest 40 time at 4.21 seconds. And don't forget, Hollywood Brown runs like a 4.29 or something like that.
Pretty much.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I hear you, but if that team down south, them white and turquoise boys, get they stuff together, because they got the fastest receiving core in the NFL, my G.
Yeah, but I look at it like this. When it comes to crunch time, which team is going to stand up? Right. Because think about it. What did we have on offense last year? and we still won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
And now you gonna give Pat Mahomes all these toys? Oh
No, y'all
Lord.
didn't have nothing.
They had Travis
but
Kelsey, bro. Like
We
they
had
won with.
Kelsey. We had Kelsey and Rasheed Rice. That was it.
I mean, Schuster did his thing. So if it wasn't for Schuster, y'all wouldn't have won.
Schuster wasn't there. Schuster was gone.
But you got Pat Mahomes. He's gonna do his thing.
No,
Don't doubt him.
No, not Schuster. Valdez Scantling.
He didn't do nothing.
Mm.
He was garbage all year. Garbage.
He helped y'all in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Without that catch,
he got a
y'all
couple
don't
of
win it.
catches then. Yeah, he made the catch then when we needed it, but throughout the season, he led the team in drop. He led the league in drops, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
Yeah, he led the league in like drop pass. In fact, the Chiefs, the whole receiving core led the league in drops passes. I mean,
That is
dropped.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
That's the truth.
you had him. What was it? Kadarius Toney couldn't catch nothing either.
Mm.
We got
came
so
over
bad
from us too.
we had to bring McCole Hardman back.
And I didn't understand why they got rid of him. I was like, they got players, they drafted them in NY, but then they're cutting them loose. And they're going elsewhere and having success.
Mm.
But that's almost hey Lawson, you know what I'm about to say right now. That's almost like the other boys in white and blue that you love that push that round ball. You know, they know how to draft them and then cut them. Like Toppin. Look what Toppin did over there in Indy. Come on, man.
Mm.
Come on now.
No, he did his thing. So I was glad for Obi.
Yo, you showed of course I think that, we're the pace car. Y'all still gonna have to worry about us first and foremost, and if we can stay healthy or not. Because with what we have on paper healthy, I don't see no team. I don't see how a defense stops that. I don't see how a defense stops it. Because you can't double anybody. You're not going to be able to double anybody.
But here's the thing.
If you forget about that, and you back up and you only worry about covering the speed burners, are you forgetting about our running back?
See, here's the problem. Here's the problem with y'all. You got to be us. You got to have a front four that can cause pressure. And those linebackers don't allow Pat Mahomes to do what he did to us in that Super Bowl, was get free and then not hit him.
Well, if you hit him,
you can't do that.
If you hit him, you know what's going to happen.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. They're going to have to hit that dude. There you go. There you go. Go ahead and call the refs, Morpheus. Go ahead and call the refs.
You're gonna get the Brady
Let them
treatment.
know.
If you think about swinging him around, okay, you can get a little push. You kind of wrestle him gently down to the ground. But if he hit that ground with any kind of pressure, look at your starters being out that game.
Ripped up.
That's what you got to think about. Now that he's the face of the league, go on ahead and hit him too hard if you want to. And he's not fragile. He'll take the hit. And then your player is out the game. Exactly. And then how do you stop us?
Like he should have been hit hard. He should have got his ass ate up a couple times running free like that.
Y'all might as well just get a bunch of basketball players so they could try to jump up and block shots, basically.
Basically.
You might as well just stand back and try to block passes.
Yep. Because you can't touch nobody. It done turned into two-hand touch.
Yep. And
with
that's what's gonna plague. That's what's gonna plague everybody. I mean, it's getting even more protect the quarterback league, and then you factor in one of the top. I consider him the top quarterback, but any of the quarterbacks that you consider that will be in the top 5, you're not going to be able to touch them. except for maybe Lamar Jackson. They'll probably let you throw him around a little.
But and how's that fair?
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying what it is.
Correct. Yeah, that's just what it is. Exactly.
They were like, well, he's big and he's stronger, so and he runs a lot, so but go Josh Allen, who's bigger than him, hit Josh Allen like that. See what happens.
Flagrant you out.
Flagrant you out the game, and you might even get a suspension.
Yep.
And while you at it, have 40,000 ready, maybe 50,000 ready for that penalty.
Correct.
That boy,
hey, Trey, man,
for that fine, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Trey,
it's getting ridiculous, man. I see it. We're gonna get up out of here, fellas. We in 220. Listen, I appreciate you guys, and hey, Mark, thank you for joining on. Big Law, hey, thank you for finally getting your butt up on here, big y'all.
Got you,
It was a good time, man.
I had to come show some love, even though my computer is not showing me any love.
Hey, man, it's all good. It's all good. Listen, I look forward to the political.
So next time we do it, I'll bring a couple viewers over here who would like to talk about this stuff in particular, and not any of the political stuff, because I really don't want to do the political stuff like 2-3 times. Well, not long format.
Not what we, yep, you're right. That's not what we're here to enjoy this thing and have a blast.
And let me know if you want me to make you some thumbnails for them. I can help you.
Yeah, so you can change your background if you want. Yeah,
and,
do them for you.
And just a suggestion, because of the the title, it just has the initials. What I would suggest is probably throw comics, housing market across the country, and sports takes. Just that way, the algorithm, because that's the algorithm is looking. How do we classify you, especially when you're brand new? How do we classify you? And so it'll take those titles, and then it'll generate the traffic to you by your titles.
Okay. All right, got you. Got by the title or the description?
Well, both. If you put a description in, that does help for people who haven't checked you out before, but titles in particular, because if somebody search, think of how they're going to search it. They might search housing market. Now it's going to generate you in that search category. The same thing if you're talking comics and movies, you put comics and movies in there, it's going to generate that same thing. And I'll show you about hashtags and other stuff later that you can throw in there to help out too. But that's the key thing. And the thumbnail.
Let's let Sai get off of here, man. You pass out on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's let Sai get up off here. All right. Hey, fellas, we'll do this again next Wednesday. If you're not busy more, come on in.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, y'all get on off of here, man. Hey, Sai, next Wednesday, man.
All right, that's what's up, man. I'll holler at you tomorrow, kid. Peace out.
All right, man. All right. Peace.